Of this day is the reigning Olympic champion being carried off.
Yes, Elaine Thompson-Herah was lifted off the track because of an injury. But is this the end for Elaine Thompson-Herah? You know what? Let's jet into this story. Welcome to Jet. So first and foremost, before we get into Elaine Thompson-Herah prospect of defending her title at this year's Olympics, give thanks to Yahweh and Yahushua. Yes, man. We all know that Elaine Thompson-Herah struggled with injuries for many years, and managing it takes attention, skills, and good planning.
When she left, somebody asked me what I think will happen to her. And I said, well, the first thing she has to do is stay healthy. And believe me, that is easier than that is harder than you think. I said, somebody with her, like her, who is as finely tuned as her, is going to break down multiple times per month or even per week. You know, and the key challenge is to keep her healthy.
Big up to the Street View TV. You can check out their channel. In managing Elaine Thompson-Herah's injuries, to get her back to her Olympic dreams may take someone that knows her well enough to reject external medical help and rely on local one. Frano does this, and it had brought her success.
Because I remember when she had won the trials in 2019. We had managed her foot situation, I think, fairly well. She could train most of the time. We went over to our base in Italy, and there was a physio there who started working on her. I took one look at what he was doing and said to Elaine, no, don't go back to him. Right? What we are doing here, what we were doing in Jamaica, let us leave. Let us keep doing that, because we can use that to manage your situation. I don't think she listened, and it went to a point where she could hardly walk. But she learned from that, and I think I managed to convince her that, look, you are going to be okay for 2020, 2021.
Things did not work out with Elaine Thompson-Herah and Stephen Francis, so her husband started to coach her. Despite having her husband as her coach, the success was not forthcoming as Elaine would have wished, which brings her to tears and almost quit.
I've not changed anything, I'm not doing anything wrong, but it's like a test to see if I can do it or not, and this has tested me a lot. It tested me last year as well, and I cried most morning. I drove in my car going home, I cried, because I see that I'm working hard and I'm not getting the result I want, and I was on the verge to give up, honestly, but God speaks to me and says you cannot give up right now, because I take it this far, and I didn't see trials coming. Honestly, I'm just going there, not expecting the result, just gonna go top 3, not looking at fast time or anything, just wanna make it to the World Championship and then take it from there. But as I said, I'm just here, not knowing why I'm here, but I'm here just to shake out to go to the trials.
Working with her husband was not producing the results Elaine would have wanted, so she decided to try out Shaniki Osborne, which brought her some success.
Sometime after the national trials, and it kind of pained my heart as well, based on what happened at the trials, so it wasn't a hard decision for me to go and give her some assistance. You know, you have to understand how to deal with injuries, so what I'm trying to do, the fact is, after the national trials, she was advised by the doctor to stay off of the foot for 2 weeks, so I was waiting at that period, and what happened is that, guided by the doctor's guidance, I decide what I can do with her based on the injuries that she has. So it's according to what the doctor says, and so I have to search my head for exercises that will help her to improve but not interfere with the injuries.
pretty much as a pro athlete, you're gonna make addition and adjustment for improvement, and I think having her being a part of my squad will help me prepare for the future and for the upcoming Olympics and championships to come. It was something in my mind from a year and a half now, wanted her to come on the team, and I think after the trials I said, okay, why not allow her to come to be a part, feel her out now before we start the 2024 season. So I think working with her now prior to the end of the season, I think it could give me more decision to see if I really want or stick with her for the rest of the years to come or stuff like that. But I'm just working with her for the moment, and if that's what I like and based on how she works and if her works can bring back the speed, okay, I have a problem having her on my team.
But Elaine Thompson-Herah did not stick with Miss Osborne as she moved on again. Elaine Thompson-Herah changed coach recently, joining Elite Performance under the tutelage of Ronaldo Walcott, the man who brought Shelly and Fraser Price to 10.60. Elaine looked good in training, and the whispers that were swirling around. Elaine last 2 races were a disaster. She came 9th in both races. Her race recently at the New York Grand Prix, she was carried off the track because of a suspected injury. That race was won by Favour Ofili. Elaine took to her social media post and said this: "I felt something uncomfortable as I began to push. I still tried to go, but it got worse, so I'm waiting for professional advice moving forward. Thanks for your continuous support." The 5-time Olympic finalist journey back to her full potential since she had left MVP has not materialized. She has been plagued with injuries ever since, and no one, it appears, was able to manage it successfully to bring her back to the true champion she is. Miss Osborne did have some success. This is now casting doubt on the double Olympics champion to defend her Olympic title and her Olympic dream, and this year's Olympic dream may be over. As we all want Elaine to do well, we should pray for her recovery and hope for the best. We as fans should also continue to have the debate about our 31-year young champion as to her progress and her failures. I'm sure many are going to revisit the debate that moving away from MVP under Frano Francis may have been the wrong move, while others will say we should get over it now and move on. There is only a few weeks left for the Olympics, and being defeated so badly at this stage in the season is not looking good. So, what is your view? Do you think this is it for Elaine Thompson-Herah for this Olympics, or for the future, as being 31 with her injuries may prove to be challenging? Or do you believe she will bounce back? Write your comments below, man, and let's have a discussion about this. For those of you who've forgotten to subscribe, please touch the like button, smash the subscribe button, and touch up the bell, and remember to share with your friends and family. So here we are going now. We are gonna jet off,